It's me, Ari Dosters, Montgomery Rashid. I'm your anthropologist and sociologist. I'm in Ghent today, a Belgian city. Used to be a Dutch city until Belgium became independent from the Netherlands. 1830, finalized 1839. It's a calm place over here. I thought, let me just record this video. Listen, when someone is not in agreement with Christ, you should have partial involvement with them, not a full engagement. Because a full engagement is only safe when someone is in agreement with Christ. If someone is not in agreement with Christ, a full engagement will put you and them and everyone else around at risk. Because if someone is not in agreement with Christ, it means they're fleeing. And people that flee, they cause damage. Simple as that. Look, unbelievers cannot be delivered because they're unbelievers. Believers should be delivered. We also have believers who are undelivered. So in general, whether someone is a believer or unbeliever, if they're not in agreement with Christ, you should not be fully engaged with them. Simple as that. Look, if you meet them at work, be into the work you're doing together. If you work at a library, be all about the books. Bomb them on the books. When you're out of work and you still have contact with them through text messages, only about the work, nothing more. If you see them at church, then you talk about the Bible, all of that, very fun, but afterwards, no involvement. Look, it's not that you're taking advantage of people and you don't want to be around them. It's that it's not safe to be fully engaged. You know what I mean? If someone is not fully functioning as a human being because they're an escapist, how come you can even think you can be fully engaged with them if they're not even fully engaged with themselves? They're not even fully engaged with themselves. So how the heck can you expect them to be fully engaged with you? And how do you think you can be fully engaged with them if they're not even fully engaged with themselves? Are you kidding me? Listen. Full engagement is only reserved for those who are in agreement with Christ. If they're not in agreement with Christ, partial involvement. And partial involvement does not mean you only call them when you need something from them, or they only exist when you get something out of them. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying that your involvement should be only focused on the practical things you have in common. Apart from that, you should have no involvement. Okay? If they're strangers, you still give them basic human decency, of course, but no further involvement if they're not in agreement with Christ. Simple as that. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching this video. Okay, just one more thing before I close off this video. When you are married with someone that's not in agreement with Christ, your marriage can never be a full engagement with one another. Because you are in agreement with Christ, they're not. Okay? Now, a female believer should not even be with a man that's undelivered. I don't even recommend that. A male believer, because he's a male built in a magnetic way, he can deal with an undelivered woman sexually for a moment. But even that is not recommended. Listen. Unequally yoked does not only apply towards unbelievers, it also applies to undelivered believers. Again, no agreement with Christ means no full engagement, only partial involvement. So, if your marriage partner is not delivered, means they're not in agreement with Christ, there can only be partial involvement. Yeah, God accept that. You want to have full engagement, they either have to be delivered, full agreement with Christ, or you need to find another partner. But that's a whole nother topic. Well, that's it for now. Keep in agreement with Christ and be at peace.